Hey guys, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Once again, Joy here. I'll be doing a fragrance review on a house of Dua fragrances. Many of you, I noticed that some of you guys asked me, you do a lot of Alexandrias, how come there's no Dua fragrance in your videos? Many of you perhaps thinking like I am biased towards Alexandria Honey Hafiz and opposite towards Dua. No, nothing like that. For me, I just tell you the frank reason before I start the review. It's gonna be a fantastic review today, and I'm gonna do back-to-back two reviews. Maybe a couple of hours pause, but this morning I'll be uploading two videos. So the one I'm gonna be doing right now is this one, beautiful looking bottle. I mean, rather the sticker is really nice, refreshing lime. It's called 22 Shades of Bergamo. Okay, this is from Dua, and it's a clone of. I have a small sample. Luckily, this is Bergamo 22 by Labo. So I'll be comparing them side by side, and I will give you some more information which is gonna make you a little bit happy. Second video I'm gonna do is this beautiful fragrance. It's in Niche House. Okay, this is Rania J, perfumer, and it's called Tea Habanero. So I hope I'm saying that right. This is not my bottle. This is also on loan, just like the Dua right here. Both these bottles do not belong to me. I'm just reviewing them. So this is on different level. So this is something you should watch the review if you like complex, beautiful fragrances. So the other good news I was about to give you, I have two other duas as well as this one to review. These are obviously not my bottles, and let me never mind. It's okay. This is called another one is called Casino Royal Knights. This is a clone of Baccarat Rouge 540, and this one is Invasion of the Berbers by Dua Fragrances. This is a bit different looking bottle. So this is kind of like a challenging one. I'll be reviewing them in time, so you can see I'm not biased, like biased against or biased towards Alexandria, and I like Dua less, nothing like that. So my reason for buying a lot more Alexandria is Alexandria's tend to be cheaper in price tag. Yeah, it sounds cheap that I'm going by just the price, but I'm a practical buyer. I'm an end user, even though I review, but I do not receive anything for free except few times when I do, I mention them. So I get like 60 ml for a good deal from Alexandria. So that price is almost close to 30 ml of Duas. That's my only reason. So the price tag is a little bit painful when I think of spending the money, but these fragrances actually would change your mind if you try this one. So anyway, this is uh, 22 Shades of Bergamo. It's owned by Masam Raza. He is, I think, by uh, origin Pakistani, and maybe he is mixed. I don't know. I don't want to say for sure that I know as information, but I think he is American, and he is like has Pakistani influence. So he is well done. He's a well-established perfumer. His house is really well known in the community, and I, sorry, I really followed him in his videos where he had the, outside he had this outlet. I've been following him, so I tried a couple of fragrances, but I do not own anything from Duha. So I have done only one review, so this is gonna be my second. So I really like this new packaging they have. It's much better than the previous ones they had. I think this looks much nicer with the sticker. It's really, really, really nice. I think I like this design by Masam, and it has Arabic. Dua means basically prayers. Okay, so we say in Arabic, Urdu, Hindi, Bengali say Dua means pray. So it's a 30 ml inspired expression, and this is the name is here with this beautiful citrus, and it says X-ray parfum. Basically, it's another decant bottle like. They don't come with any boxes, I believe, and it's atomizer. So the cap is light, and let's spray this and talk about it. Forget about the presentation and all that. So now you know my reasoning. That's the reason I wanted to tell you. Okay, this hand I'm wearing something new. Good news for you also. Many of you wanted Jaguar Pace review. I bought this for you people. Okay, I bought a partial from one brother, and sort of like a swap thing going on. And this fragrance, it's not that mind blowing, but it's kind of nice, and I'll talk about it. So this is more like a designer fragrance and mainstream. Jeremy talked about it, but I really like the smell of it. It's very clean, fresh kind of fragrance. So the 22 shades. Let's talk about this. Before that, let me talk about this Bergamo 22. This is perhaps the best one I loved from this house, Le Labo. Labo is very expensive. Their fragrances are extremely expensive, like by Kelly and Xerjoff's. But I was wondering if it's worth the money. So I'm still in like doubts. But this fragrance has the most beautiful citruses in this. I have a lot of citrus-based fragrances, like citrus-based, sorry. And I live in hot summers country, most of the time I get hot climate. So this citrus has come as blessing to me. And this fragrance, at first I thought it was not that long lasting from the sample, but when I wore it a couple of times, this fragrance actually projects like bomb. And it does last, I believe with the big bottle, lasts a really long time. So this is perhaps one of the best citrus based fragrance in the game, but the price tag I'm not quite sure if I want to pay for it. Maybe I'll get a couple more samples. So this is really expensive, I think. For the price goes on at about $300 or so. I'm not quite sure, I could be wrong. So Dua is giving you an alternative. So here I'm wearing Jaguar. I'm wearing something else there. Let me spray this on a piece of paper and then we talk about it, okay? Because I don't want to mix my fragrances up. Spray on this is very, very good. Okay, very nice, excellent spray. I like this, doesn't get stuck anywhere. I really like this. So this thing, it's really, really good. Okay, this is bottle. I'm so sorry to mention, forgot to mention, this bottle belongs to Rayhan bhai, Rayhan Noor bhai. He's a good member in the community in Bangladesh. He often lend me his fragrances to review, and the invasion of the Berbers also belongs to him. So this fragrance, damn, this opening, I think the 30 ml is going for around 40 something dollars, $50, I'm not sure, but this is, let me tell you first, this is worth it. I am actually willing to pay the money for it, and I don't care because the fragrance smells so good. So you do get very similar dry down or and opening at the same time in this fragrance as the Bergamote 22 by Labo. It's darn close, guys. It's darn close. There's no alcohol blast up top. It's not your kind of like alcohol-y, kind of synthetic, kind of cheap opening. It is exactly like Bergamote 22. Maybe on the opening I get a little bit more sweetness than citrus. I mean, there's citrus, but there's also sweetness. It's almost like this lemonade, which is sweet and chilled. On a hot summer's day, you want to smell like this. You want to drink fragrances that smell like this. Okay, it's very drinkable. I would say it's gourmand, you know. Those, I think these are calamansi lemon. I could be wrong. I don't know which lemon it's supposed to be utilized here, but these lemons I know in Malaysia, Thailand, they use to make iced lemon tea, and then the citruses gave such a nice contrasting sort of a taste to the tea. It makes it like a sweet, very strong citrus, zesty, and the texture is so rich. You taste it and it will like linger around your tongue back of there, and it will go to your memory. So I have good calamansi, like a lemon, or this one, the orange, whatever you call this. It's kind of like middle of orange and lemon kind of fruits, very sweet and very citrusy. So this is what actually reminded me of it. I'm getting kind of like an neroli sort of feel as well. It's very, very up class. So the citruses reminds me kind of like Mugler cologne as well, because this one has this citrusy neroli thing going on. Very uplifting, beautiful citrus opening. Okay, I love this citrus opening. The fragrance lasted on me really quite long time. It projects a very long time as well, because Duas, I think they put a lot of fragrance oil concentration in them, and I think the fragrance actually, because of that, it's worth it getting it. I usually don't say go buy a full bottle unless I'm really impressed. This one you do not need to get a sample. Okay, I'll tell you my frank opinion. If you like Bergamote 22 by Labo, and do not waste your money on a sample, because samples are going to be also pricey. Okay, even the small sample here, you see, this one is pricey. So if you like that one, I think if you're looking for something alternative budget and you want to get something very good close quality, it's perhaps it's a good deal. I don't know if Alexandria or other houses they have an impression, but this is really, really good, guys. Okay, Masam Reza, well done, brother. This is going to be good for hot summer days. Okay, and you can wear this at work. It reminds me a little of Edition Blanche as well, you know, like by Chanel. The lemon is reminding me of that one. It's I'm just gonna show you a little bit. This one, it's a bit creamy and a little bit like lemon cream pie, but the citrus, imagine, minus the creaminess. This citrus is also similar to that. So it's very high class, posh. It reminds me a lot of citrus based fragrances like Dior Cologne as well. Another of my favorites. Sorry, my voice is really down for the drinks or whatever, I don't know, the Coke is very chilled. So this one, if you love those fragrances, this is easy love. But are you willing to pay the price tag? That is another thing. So if you convert to 100 ml, I think this is gonna be actually a bit pricey. It's not gonna be super duper expensive that you cannot afford. I mean, 40 something dollars we spend every day on buying fragrances. Is it worth for the 30 ml? Yes. Okay, I will tell you, yes, it does have good performance. On dry down, it also smells nice. I get a little bit of florals, and it will remain from the dry down, that floral citrus combo, like a little bit musky. It will be like uniform all the way, it doesn't change that much. So it's a good thing that lemon, citrus, persists. It's a lot of manceras, they go citrus, then they go full on florals. Then you miss the citruses. I think this is a good thing that the lemon persists for a long time. So it's a lemon based fragrance which is sweet, kind of like reminds me of, I don't know, I didn't look at the notes breakdown, maybe there are other prominent notes I'm missing out, but basically it's a lemon based fragrance. Very clean, very refreshing, juicy. A bottle is really nice to look at. When you look at this, you automatically feel like summer days, you know, hot days, and it's very refreshing, kind of citrusy, green, aromatic kind of fragrance. Okay, I don't know if there's lavender in this, but I'm not getting so much. It has also that Tom Ford quality. If you know Neroli Portofino, Costa Azzurra, if you like those fragrances, yep. So this is called Dua Fragrances 22 Shades of Bergamo. This is a 30 ml bottle. I don't know if it comes in any other bigger size. I would actually be happy if Duas actually do 60 ml just like Alexandria. I'm not comparing the houses because I know a lot of gossip here and there, but you know, Masam Reza brother, maybe you can think of like a bigger bottle. It will be more economical for people. 30 ml wouldn't last that long for people. So that's just my opinion, and I am not judging, okay? But I'm very happy with this fragrance. This fragrance is bottle worthy, right? So Rayhan bhai, thank you so much for letting me have this. You guys can wear this for work, everyday gym, daytime. It's a perfect daytime fragrance when the sun is up, right? So overall, this fragrance, I'm gonna give it 9 out of 10. Very impressive, okay? 22 shades of Bergamo. Done. I'll see you soon with that next review. Bye bye.